So if you notice, it's still the three of us, but this time we're not three men in a car, we're three men in a house.
Yeah, because they decided that this is the best way so that I can join the conversation as well.
Exactly. and also because Bobby asked me to sing in the next one, and I really don't want to. So. Yep.
Okay, before we start, first of all, this segment is sponsored by GT Tires, and we have some great news here. Subscribe to Crispy's channel, subscribe to Con's channel, my channel, and of course Bane,
Fadil,
and comment and like, right? And then we will pick one winner to get a set of tires.
Yep.
Yes.
4 tires.
Yep. Regardless of your car make and model. I mean, if it's subject to availability,
size,
and and size. So we will be giving away a set of GT tires. I mean, if you subscribe and like and share, and things like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So moving on.
Yeah. So let's talk about the results. All right, of the various of each of various segments.
And if you're in the website right now, you can actually see that we've actually, or Bobby and Con have actually put in the actual GT tires that you can use for the cars that have been top 3 in each category.
So we have to thank again GT Tires for sponsoring this segment. So every car that we're going to talk about, I think it will be mentioned by which is suitable for these cars. Con mentioned that. Okay, Con, you can take the lead.
So now,
go into each segment.
City cars, according to you, Con?
So city cars are, well, it's Produa Myvi, Proton Iriz, Kia Picanto. Okay, these are our top 3 picks. And the other your top 3 picks. Sorry,
we didn't pick these.
And the others in the category, in the same category, we lump them together, are the Beza, Azia, and Proton Saga. Okay,
very solid choices.
Let's start by explaining the mechanism of how we, our rationale of how we present this. People are asking us, why aren't we showing the actual number of votes? Why are we only showing the gap? Okay. So what we show here is that we have as you go through each category, there are 3 numbers. We show you the gap between the first and second car. We show you the gap between the second and third car, and then we show you the gap between the third and the rest. So this comes back to our philosophy of Cars of Malaysia, whereby we are not going to tell you. We don't say that this is the best car. All right, because everybody has different preferences
and needs and wants.
So for your our objective is to tell you that for a wide range of needs, if you are shopping in this given segment, these are the 3 choices that you won't go wrong. Okay.
As picked by you.
As picked by you guys. So what we want to highlight, is that we just want to, because sometimes when you want to just choose one car. Bobby, you mentioned this, but you want to choose one car. Sometimes the second car misses out only by just a very small margin.
Like these are 19 votes between the
so
Iriz
the Iriz and Picanto are separated only by 19 votes. But you see, then when you look at the Picanto versus the rest, it's very clear cut. 600 votes. 600 votes. That's separate. So we know that it's a big gap between the Picanto and the rest of it. But between the Iriz and Picanto, you are really splitting hairs. But the Myvi, 1,200 votes over the Iriz by far means that you guys regard this is really the most balanced choice in the market. And I think for us, I don't know about you guys, but I look at this, I think it's a fair outcome.
It is a fair Which is your favorite here? We can do this on every segment.
Actually,
for me,
Picanto, right?
I like the Picanto. I think the Picanto is one of the best value for money cars outside.
Absolutely.
If you're looking at non-national between the P and P, you gotta go look at the other P.
Picanto.
Good one. The Picanto is really for its small car, right? It's unusually refined.
It is.
If we put aside practicality, we put aside dealership network, we put aside resale, whatever shit, right? The Picanto is the most well engineered here.
Absolutely, no question. Right. The only reason why I don't recommend the Picanto as often as I do is simply because it's the smallest car, and some people just need
the back seats won't fit him.
Probably not. During the media drive, I was sat in front, so I have no idea what the back seat.
I think
only the Myvi is very spacious.
It is.
Even the Iriz also is spacious, but it's somewhat compromised. The Iriz, the rear boot, I actually have a stroller that can't fit in the Iriz. The Myvi took it in.
The Iriz boot is kind of small because if you notice the design of the car itself, the hatch actually sits inside rather than out.
Yes,
so
yes.
that is taking up some
But the Iriz puts the biggest smile on my face when I drove them.
When it comes to ride and handling, you cannot touch the Iriz. The Iriz ride and handling is amazing.
But the Picanto can do highway cruising.
Yes. All three cars have their own strengths and weaknesses, but they are very good cars. All of them actually.
My recommendation in this segment would be, I recommend the Picanto, but if you can't fit in the Picanto, go into the Myvi. Or the Iriz. The Iriz gives you that bit more.
I would put it this way: the Myvi is the more all-round, whereas the Iriz, if you want a little bit of fun in your ride and handling on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning drive, maybe that will be the car for you.
Okay.
And then if you add in dealership network, the Kia cannot match with the other
unfortunately,
two. You don't get this kind of
So
support.
here we're just looking at cars, right? The actual vehicles. We're not looking at the what you voted for actually.
Actually, what they voted for
would encompass that.
It would encompass that, wouldn't it?
Because most of the time when editors rate car, if it's a normal car of the year award, editors will only vote based on the car itself.
But because this came from you guys, you're also taking into consideration everything, the ownership experience as well, where to get it serviced, who to call if it breaks down, that sort of thing.
For us, it's like Bobby takes out a Genting run, drives well, good.
Done.
So if the Picanto by engineering means if it wasn't that good of a car, it will not be right here. It will not be on this list.
Exactly, absolutely. Okay, cool. So we move on to slightly bigger cars.
Slightly bigger.
The B segment, the 70 to 80,000 price bracket.
We call it the compact hatchback.
We have the Honda Jazz right at the top, followed by the Mazda 2, which is very close to the Yaris.
19 votes.
19 votes between the Mazda 2 and the Yaris, and 389 votes between the Yaris and the rest that comprises on the Polo, the 208, and the Kia Rio. So Honda Jazz, I think the dynamics here is quite similar to the earlier segment, right?
The Jazz is like the largest car, the most practical
car.
I mean those magic seats.
Not the most sporty to drive here.
Yes.
What do they call it? Magic seats?
Ultra seats.
Ultra seats.
Magic seats is the CRV. Then we have the Mazda 2, which is I think one of the older products in this.
The oldest car.
Oldest car
in this is the Mazda.
No, I think oldest is the Polo.
Oldest
is the Polo.
In the top three,
but in the top three, Mazda 2 is the oldest.
Mazda 2. It's still very appealing.
Smallest also, the Mazda 2.
But it's still very appealing.
Similar to how we argued in favor of the Picanto, the Mazda 2 has the same balance of strengths and weaknesses relative to the competition. It is nice to drive, brilliant to drive,
and it looks good.
It looks great.
It looks nice,
but very cramped inside.
Then again, looks are very subjective. We need to say that. I mean, what I find might look good, Con might not, Bobby might, Con not, that sort of thing. So looks up to you.
So the Yaris, new product from Toyota, very
just
ease up very quickly.
And
look at the difference. 19 votes.
19 votes
between the Mazda 2 and the Yaris. So it's very neck and neck between the Mazda 2 and Yaris, which to me is surprising because a lot of you were commenting between which should I buy, the Yaris or the Jazz. So
Mazda 2 is there,
and the Mazda 2 is there.
Just like how we argued with the Picanto, the Mazda 2 also is very cramped inside.
It is.
That is the
biggest, Mazda 2 is a small.
That is the biggest
car.
Weakness of the Mazda 2.
Would I be correct in saying that in terms of this category, the top three, Yaris, Mazda 2 and Jazz, the Jazz has the most space?
Yes.
Without a doubt, right? Because I do remember feeling, am I driving a CRV or what the hell is it?
The Jazz is
big inside, isn't
it?
The
Jazz is more spacious inside. The center tunnel is far better partitioned. The Yaris...
And it's using a flat floor? Is the Jazz using a flat floor? I know the city
close
is
to flat.
I think it's very close to flat, isn't it? Because they put the strengthening seams on the sides instead of the middle. That's why you could have it flat.
So the Yaris is a good balance, but it can't match the Jazz for interior spaciousness.
It loses out a bit, but I would say only the Mazda 2 cannot fit a small family here.
No, I think so.
Yes. The usage of a small family. I think the Yaris and Jazz both can fit.
Possible.
Because the Yaris has a Vios interior. At the end of the day, it's not a small car, but it's not as spacious as the Jazz. But I find its proportion of the Yaris looks like a bigger car. The other two looks like cute little eggs, right? But the Yaris has those sporty hatchback proportions.
That's right.
And I think the Yaris will have a very good enthusiast following.
it handles.
You know, one of the plus points about, or the benefits for Toyota, Toyota about the Yaris, was that it was already known to many people. It would have been launched in Singapore, Thailand, you know, basically the region. Like we were the last to get it, and so people knew about this guy. They were waiting for it already. So when it finally got here, I think it had been built up so much that people loved it straight away, without even having to listen to whatever we were saying about it.
I just thought of one final thing before we move to the next segment. The Mazda 2 is the Yaris in US.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Toyota rebadged the Mazda 2 in US as the Yaris.
Yaris is different from ours. Ours is more. Our Yaris is more of a Vios.
So for once, right, we are getting a bigger Yaris than
the US.
Okay,
which is crazy considering how big the US people are physically.
Now we come down to the compact sedans. Now it's the same three brands, Honda, Toyota, and Mazda, but with a slightly different dynamic. Okay, we have City is still the number one choice. Vios,
I just love the City,
and Mazda 2. Now here it's not so clear cut. Here, City and Vios are separated by 571 votes. Vios and Mazda 2 separated by 488 votes, and Mazda 2 separated from the rest by 380 votes, which includes the Vento, Persona, and the Almera. Okay, so I would say that when you come down to this versus the hatchbacks, once again the similar set of attributes come to play. Right. Honda has once again the most practical interior. Vios has Mazda 2 is the best to drive, most sporty. Vios sits in the middle ground between these two.
I think also, Honda. Sorry.
No. I was just going to say again, in terms of Malaysians buy cars or vehicles by the way they look. You know, they see it. Oh, it looks so nice. Must be great. So I think that's one of the main reasons. Also, the Mazda 2 is here. Because it looks nice. I mean, it's got a nice blend of stylish and sporty. You know, it appeals to a wide range of people.
And this generation, they got the sedan right. The previous generation Mazda 2 sedan, you felt the proportion was a bit off. This one they got it right.
This one they got it right because it looks like it was built to be a sedan and not a hatchback with a boot. Because that's what plagued the Ford Fiesta. It looked really good as a hatchback, but the Fiesta sedan looked terrible because it looks like they just took the hatchback and plonked the boot on it. So that's why the proportions
like the Persona.
Persona. The first the seat, what you call it, the IDSI City.
I remember that one. That pole.
Okay.
And Honda kept the steam going with this. They really know what Malaysians want. Right? They put in LED headlamps.
Running lights.
In a B segment sedan.
Basically C segment features in a B segment car. And you guys lapped that up. Really did.
But I have a question to ask. This price segment, right? Would consumers cry when they have to replace the LED headlamp?
I mean, I think Con did a check earlier on.
How much did they cost?
3,500 ringgit, right?
Thereabouts.
Each? I was just about to say that's a lot for a pair.
Honda City. So if you break your headlamps.
So remember, if you're gonna have a rear collision, pull the handbrake and whack the backside instead.
Or a stone that flew up and break your headlamp. That's going to be 3,500, and it's not like you have like your windscreen maybe 2,000 ringgit. You have a separate insurance plan for that. And if you claim your windscreen, you won't affect your NCP. But if you claim your headlamp,
you will. You will. That's right.
So for comparison, right, my E39 headlamp, if I choose to kata buy new, but my E39 halogen headlamps, it's about 2,000 plus, shipped from Germany, brand new headlamp. Wow. Honda City headlamp, 3,000 plus. But LEDs lah.
That's a very, very good point actually. But you know what? I think it doesn't matter. Obviously, it doesn't matter because people want this. I mean, C segment features in a B segment car at a B segment price. What's not to love? So I think maybe you know about this now. Now you don't. Will it dissuade you from buying a Honda City?
Well, but LED headlamps are not standard on Honda City. The lower spec variants also come.
That's true. You can get halogen.
So it's good to have that choice. If let's say, I don't know.
But we should mention about the Vios in terms of specifications. Many people still have the impression that by Honda always spec their cars really high, but I think this round Vios outspec the City
both
far.
Even the Yaris also. The Yaris and Vios has auto dimming rear mirrors, 360-degree camera. What else they have?
Nice.
They have all Toyotas now come with dash cams.
Dash cams.
7 airbags. And the Vios has paddle shifters. And the dash cam has actually lane departure warning. And
Blind spot
warning
on
the side mirrors.
Yeah.
Spot button, which I found only after.
And a collision warning.
Yep.
From the dashcam as well.
Okay. Yeah. But I think what really made me take notice was the auto dimming rear view mirrors, because that's something that usually only premium cars.
That is a very premium thing.
That's what.
Yeah, because most cars usually just have that tab.
At that price range, who puts auto dimming rear view mirrors, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, I think
right.
we're at the end of our first session.
No, one more.
One more?
Which one?
You missed.
We look at family cars.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so right now we talk about the passenger, all the the sedans and all that go up to all the middle income group. Okay, so we have, this is basically the C segment lah, and this is
again the same three brands.
Yeah, and this is also when the tires go up from the GT Comfort to GT F22. Yeah. So here you have, so basically this is one step up. So you have the Honda Civic, the Mazda 3, and the Corolla Altis. The rest in this group, also very competitive cars. Okay, Golf, Volkswagen Golf, Hyundai Ioniq, Hyundai Elantra, Kia Strato, Peugeot 308, and the Proton Trevi.
Trevi's still around.
Still around, but I think they're going to wind down.
Okay.
But it's still there, so we just put that and see how many people would. Not many lah. Right. Okay. Civic and Mazda 3 separated by 348 votes. Not a bad showing by the Mazda 3, considering that the new one is on its way. Mazda 3 and the Altis is separated by 800 votes, and Altis to the Golf is 82 votes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
very close.
Very close. I think the Altis made it through by the skin of its teeth.
This is
on the strength of its Toyota brand.
I think probably is.
Yeah.
The highest spec car here is the Mazda 3. It has the eye active sense.
Mazda 3 now, but oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
The walk away door locks it also has.
Walk away.
The Honda Civic. I mean, Mazda has always had it, but they never shout out about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mazda and Renault were the first two. Always had this one. Always had this.
You keep the fob in your pocket, you walk away.
And again, the Civic is the most spacious in class.
Definitely.
And it has a turbo engine.
And it also has the naturally aspirated if you don't want the turbo.
If you don't want it.
Yeah.
But then of course you have Mazda 3 with Mazda's fantastic engineering. You know, I always looked at Mazda's Sky Active philosophy as attention to detail engineering. And they polish how every fine.
Remember, we were so worried about Mazda. When Mazda said that they had the new Sky Active engine, high compression engine. They have an all new infotainment system, all new architecture, new transmission, the torque converters with lock-up clutch and all that. We were so worried, but it turned out fine. There was no
problems,
no concerns of reliability issues.
Obviously, you guys have chosen it as well.
And that's why the biggest complaints I hear about Mazda really are fast wearing of the suspension bushings.
And we've heard some about the Civic. So I think Civic owners, you all can maybe comment here. Let us know what have you been facing. But I'm sure Honda has a very good track record in ironing out issues. So
it does.
It's inevitable.
They listen to their consumers. I've got something here. Excuse me a second.
For those of you who experience anything, you can just drop it into the comments.
Please drop it into the comments.
Let us know. But what I want to say is that it's inevitable when a car brand experiences exponential growth. See, Honda grew more than half in the past 3 or 4 years.
They did.
Right? And what's amazing is that they are able to cope. But we hear, on social media, we also see it in terms of the comments. You know, it has started to slowly divert to that direction. So we're sure Honda is doing something about it.
One of the things I know is that Honda actually listens to the consumer. They are constantly
100,000.
And the fact that they're still doing that for the multitude of Civic owners out there, that's really amazing.
And
they
also,
listen and they make the amendments, they make improvements to the upcoming model.
Remember how they handled the Takata crisis? Epic.
I think
on the same year.
How many prong?
On the same year they have to tackle that. It's also on the same year that they experienced exponential growth. That was amazing.
I think of all the car makers, right, Honda deserves credit for being the most proactive with their
I always say that the Takata crisis, that the way they handle it in Malaysia, deserves to be written
as a case study.
As a case study for those who are studying PR. Fantastic.
And how to turn a crisis into a positive.
Yeah. They were so transparent.
They are very transparent, and I think the goodwill reputation actually grew from that crisis.
Yeah. And they keep updating us media, telling us that
what's going on,
how many
people out there haven't come in. You know, so at the end of the day, it was actually up. They put the onus on the consumer to actually get this done because they have done so much already. And if you still didn't get it done,
I remember asking Jordan. You know, because we did a few rounds of shout outs, I said this round I'm gonna get the pictures of those people who were either hurt or what by the airbag fragments, the shrapnels. I'm gonna post those pictures up. By all means, scare them, get them to come back.
Because it's no joke, you know. Basically, you've got a Claymore mine in your steering wheel. A Claymore mine in your steering wheel, and you're driving around with it still. Are there still people out there who haven't done it yet?
I hope all of them have done it.
I hope all of you have done it, because you got a bomb in your car, and it's ready to go off at the slightest impact you have, and you are going to die. Okay?
Yeah. So, I mean, coming back to Honda's overall reliability thing, to put some things into perspective, right? We have to also see that this current Gen Civic, the CRV, these are cars that they have put up so much new technology compared to the predecessor. Right? If you look at the Accord, which is now being in overseas market being superseded, I think that Accord has a fine track record of reliability. This current Accord that is aging Accord.
It's aging very well.
But
it's aging too slowly. It's aging too slowly. Everybody's talking about the new Accord. I mean, there's no getting around it. There's even a video of it in all our channels actually. Everybody's talking about the new Accord. And I'll tell you a funny story. I've never seen such a divided group. 50-50. Some of you love it, some of you hate the shit out of it. But everybody's waiting for it.
So concluding this family cars category, if ultimately you want a safe choice, Altis Law.
You know, funny you should say that, because of all the cars in this category, I'm surprised I'm actually liking the Altis a lot. Have you driven it lately? If you've not driven an Altis lately, think of it as a mini Camry and you wouldn't be far off.
You know,
for what you get, what you get in that car, it is amazing that it's a C-segmenter actually. Because it'll feel like you're driving a D-segment easy. Sorry, go ahead.
So I think we wrap up here. We've covered 4 segments so far, and so we'll continue.
So
on
this is part 1.
We'll continue on with the other segments moving on.
Sure. Okay. So if you have any questions about this, where we've ended up, which was the family car C segment, right? Okay. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you feel. Let us know what you think. We want to hear from you as well, as owners of all these vehicles. What you have experienced, whether it's good, whether it's bad, doesn't matter. Just let us know. And as usual, I will try and get back to all the comments in my videos. I'm sure these guys will as well. So in the meantime,
sorry, I finish up first.
Take care. Cool. Have fun. Be safe. If you've not done your Takata airbag, get it done quick. Okay?
Last thing. Remember the day during Cars of Malaysia? Now, when the cars have problems, you all always go to Facebook and whack, right?
Yes.
That's why we purposely do that. Right? On that day itself, you have representatives from the car makers. And you guys there.
And
you see, they are actually people like all of us. Takkan they want to sabo you with their car or purposely want to do stuff to you. No. When you humanize the brand, you see the people behind, then you understand these are also people who are working really, really hard to try their very best to bring in the products at the lowest price as much as possible.
For the end consumer.
So that's the objective of Cars of Malaysia.
Making the world a better place, one manufacturer at a time.
Alright guys.
Okay, we'll catch you all later. Stay tuned for part 2. Bye.